watching the Late Late Show on Friday night. Now brace yourselves, my friends, for this one. I switched on and to discover it was the selection process for Eurosong, a song that will leave Ireland, that will represent Ireland and the Irish people and what we are all about, my friends. And all I can say is we're finished. We are finished as a country. And before anyone jumps on their high horse and go, he's giving out now about certain orientations, I couldn't give two continental hoots what anybody is, but I don't need it slammed in my face on the Late Late Toy Show, or whatever you call that show was. Whatever hope RTE has of getting any one of us to pay a licence has certainly now, for me, gone out the window. I never watched such rubbish in all my life, starting with song number 1. Now, there will be a backlash. Do I care? Not at all. So we come on then, Patrick, to song number 2, which I'm sure was your favourite. And I watched the opening intro of this one walking around the streets of Macroom down in Cork with a beautiful cape, and let's just say you wouldn't see her out in a Haspra of a Sunday afternoon. But it wasn't just that. I said, look, I'm open-minded, she dresses like this, that's fine, and I'm sure she's a beautiful person, until the name was dropped that Bambi Thug will now be the one to sing song number 2. And I said, Jesus, here we go again. Bambi, what's this one going to be like? But I want you to listen carefully to what my opinion is. I don't care what she dressed like, but on her back and her small ears listening, there was a slogan. And I said to myself, is this what we need now to win the Eurovision? Do we need someone now to shove this orientation in our faces to get votes? And she spoke about, that she's neither here nor there. Adults, you know what I'm talking about. She's sort of somewhere in the middle. Binary, non-binary, can't get my head around it. It reminds me of bale and hay or straw. But that's okay too, I have no problem. But I'm just saying to myself, is this what we need for our young people to be seen at such a young age? A mother came to me during the week, in fact at one of the funerals, and she was quite distressed about a new programme that's coming in next year into the secondary schools in relation to all of this, relationships, sexuality and all of that. And she's very concerned about first years learning such stuff. Well, I will tell you, if I had a son or a daughter, they wouldn't hear anything about it until they're 18. Down right to nearly junior infants, you might hear in the schoolyard, well, you're this and you're that. And where are they hearing it? I hope not in the family home, but they are certainly hearing it on the television. The programmes are not suitable for children of a certain age. And then we have to have Bambi going around in her cape, telling us what she is and what she stands for. Thankfully, on social media, I would say 99% of the comments agree with me. But a few are saying, we live in a modern Ireland. Well, God help modern Ireland if this is what the people of Europe think that we are like. I know people will say, that lad is old-fashioned, Mary Kelly. But what was wrong with Dana and all kinds of everything? What was wrong with Johnny Logan and Hold Me Now? What was wrong with poor old Linda Martin, who trampled twice over to win the Eurovision with Why Me? Well, I find myself this morning asking myself, why me? Why am I having to mention this? I think, my friends, that as parents especially, and I'm going to say it again, will you shelter them a little bit more? They're exposed to too much at too young of an age. And they were certainly exposed to this on Friday night. If we can only come up in a world or an Ireland that is so creative, both music, dance, culture and history. And the 6 songs that were presented were complete and utter rubbish, because we now have to send something that shows something that we are different. My dear friends, there's nothing wrong with being ordinary. There's nothing wrong with being who you are. But you don't have to trumpet it from the world. I don't have to go around with a flag out my window, the priest is coming. We don't see farmers going around in the New Holland tractor with a big flag, I am a farmer. We don't see the teachers arriving to school up the crossroads there, I am the teacher. Be who you are, but you don't have to make a song and dance about it. Speaking of song and dance, the poor devil, Bambi Thug, who we're sending over, she can neither sing nor she can dance, Mary Kelly, so we're finished from word go. Patrick, next year you and I were writing a song and we're going to Europe. So I'm afraid, my friends, I won't be booking any ticket to Malmo in Sweden this year. And whatever Bambi votes she gets, I wish her well. So, my friends, as we gather here at the shrine on this Sunday, let us come back into the reality of life, the reality of your life and my life, in how we